So if there's one thing I've always wanted to do, it is rank every physical game that I have. So we're going to start that challenge today, and we are starting with the Animal Crossing series. Now, I'm going to rank every game that I have, but because there's only one that I don't have, but I have played it, I am going to rank that one as well. So over the course of the next 2 months, I'd say, expect to see lots of top however many videos of all my games. I am very excited to do this, so let's jump into today's top 7. At number 7 we have Animal Crossing Original on GameCube. Now I have played this one, I don't have it in my collection, but I have played it. It felt silly just leaving it out, so we're just going to put it in anyways. Obviously for a first game, it's not bad. I found it a bit boring at first. It's a fun little game. Back in the day it would have been brilliant. But I couldn't really get into it. I played like 30 minutes of it. I found it a bit boring. I never went back to it. But honestly, for its day, it was a fun game. At number 6 we have Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City. Now in different countries this would have been known as a different game. For example, City Folk. Now in the UK it's called Let's Go to the City. This one, again, I found it a bit boring. There wasn't really much to do. Obviously, yeah, you could go to the city, but again, there wasn't really much to do. They only added things that could have been in your world anyway. For example, they added different buildings that you could have just unlocked in your own world. I feel like they just put an extra town in there to say, oh my god, we made it so much better. But honestly, I don't like this game. It's not a great game. Coming in at number 5, we have kind of a spin-off game, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. When I heard there was a new Animal Crossing getting released, I was so excited, because I played the heck out of New Leaf, and I was so excited for this, but when I played it, it wasn't what I expected, and I was kind of disappointed. Don't get me wrong, the idea of designing people's houses is fun, but after a while, it gets boring. It gets very repetitive and boring. I like the idea that you have to design so many houses to unlock things in like your town, which is honestly a nice little touch, and you can then decorate and design the buildings in your town as well. I had so much fun building all of them, mainly the nightclub. I loved building that one. But yeah, honestly, compared to Happy Home Paradise on New Horizons, this one is nothing. I think that's why it's so low in the list. At number 4 we have my childhood classic, Animal Crossing Wild World. Now, I used to play the heck out of this with my siblings because we all had the game, we all had a DS each. We all used to connect and join each other's towns, and it was good fun. We used to go fishing and catch bugs and all sorts of things. Again, like the GameCube one, it's an early game, there's not much to do. It gets a bit boring at times, but I like the idea that you can connect with other people. I think that made the series a whole lot more fun. For number 3, we have a game that people really don't like, but I think it's a brilliant game. That is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Now, I got this game with the 2 amiibos, Isabelle and Digby. I do really like these amiibos. So obviously this game is like Mario Party, but the main thing that's missing is the mini games in between each turn. But obviously there is mini games in the hub world. If you look, there's little mini games that you can play in the hub world. I thought that was really fun, but the only downside to that is that you needed amiibo cards to play them. Now obviously I've got like 7. One of them, this one, Lottie, she came with the Happy Home Designer game. The other ones I just got in a pack by themselves. I do really like them though. I think they're a cool little gimmick, but again, to need them to play the mini games, I think that is stupid, but is what it is. I think it's a fun little game. I haven't played it for a long time. I'll probably go back to it at some point, just have a little chill out on that game. That's honestly really what it is, just a chill out game. It's a really fun game though. I enjoy it. At number 2, we have what is classed as one of the best. Like, that's not just my opinion, that is just what it's known as. One of the best Animal Crossing games, and that is Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. Obviously, I don't have the Welcome Amiibo version, but I do have the update to make it Welcome Amiibo. There is so much to do in this game, and I played the heck out of this game. I think I only stopped playing it last year. There's so much you can build. There's just so much that you can interact with and do in your town. It took me so many years to get my house loan fully paid off, which is really, really fun. I used to play it every day. That was good fun. Obviously they've added the thing so you can go to the island and just chill out on the island and play some mini games and do some tours, which is really fun as well. And of course with the Welcome Amiibo update, they also made a little campsite where you can scan an amiibo to have that amiibo visit your campsite, but there will also be one random villager visit your campsite a day. You can then buy things off of these villagers that they have in their camper van, which is honestly really cool. And don't forget, there was a Happy Home showcase, so people that you were friends with on your 3DS, you can then visit their homes and see what their homes look like on the inside, which honestly I nicked inspiration from their houses for my house, which was really, really fun. I did enjoy this game a lot, and I'll probably go back on it one day just to revisit my town and see what I've done with it, see if I can build anything else. But yeah, it's honestly a really fun game. It will always have a special place in my heart because it's such a childhood classic. I played this game a lot growing up, and I loved every second of it. For number 1, you've probably guessed it, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Honestly, I don't play this one much because I don't often have time around other things I have to do and other games that I want to play. But when I do play this game, I have an absolute blast. Oh, I also just noticed it's got that on the inside. Pretty cool. Yeah, I do have an absolute blast when I play this game. It's just really fun. I like how you can now craft your own stuff instead of waiting for it to come in the shop to buy. And I think the only downside to this is that your tools break over time and you have to build new ones. Honestly, it seems like there's a lot to do in this game now. I haven't explored this game fully, I haven't really played it to its full potential, but I do want to get back into this game at some point because it is a really fun game. Of course, like we mentioned earlier, they have the Happy Home Paradise for the Switch Online members. I enjoyed that. It was so much more enjoyable than Happy Home Designer. This one, compared to Happy Home Paradise, this one is nothing. But this I could play for hours. It is honestly just so fun. So that brings us to the end of my top 7 Animal Crossing games. Obviously we have so many more games to get through. We have things like Captain Toad, Donkey Kong, Kirby, Luigi's Mansion, Mario and Luigi, Mario and Sonic, all sorts of different things. And we also have a few non-Nintendo console games I'm going to rank as well. Bye!